So what the lesson of Tenfold Dungeon, right, is there was that great 3D animation, and we knew everything that there was to know about that product immediately.
Yeah.
Can that be applied to Dungeon Brawler?
Careful the ice, bro.
All right, okay.
All of this is super slick. Oh, you can't get me. You know me.
You want to make a picture of me?
Yeah.
Okay, you have to pay for it, you know.
No. Ooh.
All three of us are getting the same thing, except for he wants his really hot, and we're babies, so we don't want hot. So we just want mild. Regular person, crazy person. Yeah.
He also likes spicy.
He likes to cry and eat, so.
You know how you can get. You go to. You fall during a work lunch. Is it covered by on the night?
He's just been here.
It's called a straddle snacker. It's manually pushed because it's really thin, and we don't have. We have more shelves than we have aisles in the warehouse. It's not really built to have a full-blown dude wheeling around in there. Well, we have the Defense Grid board game coming in real soon. That should show up. That should show up as a container, and then we'll get all that stuff in. What else is on its way? Towers of Arcanos has not left yet. Hasn't left China. In fact, I'm not even sure if it's done manufacturing. There is so much ice out here. I don't know if you guys can feel it in the tires, but I sure can.
Yeah, oh yeah. You're doing great.
What's the name of it?
Foggy Island in Ukrainian.
I was gonna say Ukrainian. When we were both talking about it being Russian, I was like, oh, it could be Ukrainian.
Alright, so I'm understanding, I took a look at the English description of the game, and if I'm understanding this properly, it's basically a variant on Tic-Tac-Toe.
Really?
One version of the game you can hide portions of the board under these. And so you only get to place people here, and then you uncover sections of the board as you go.
Is this just a two-player game?
Two or four-player game. 2
or 4?
Right. And so I would look at these and go, do I want it to be sunny, or do I want it to be foggy, cloudy, whatever? Yeah, so these are mercenaries, I believe. And so what you're looking at is what's on the back side. So there's things with red claw marks on the shields and things with blue claw marks on the shields. Because you start thinking.
But a lot of the blues have red, and a lot of the reds have blue.
Because there are spies.
Oh.
Yeah. You would do this, and and you score. You fill the whole board first, and then you score based on how many. So let's just. So you would score this and this. I'd have to look at the actual, the full-on rules, but but it's essentially tic-tac-toe. But these things have powers on them. I think maybe getting your daughter in here. Maybe I'll grab Sonia one day, and we'll have Scout come in, and we'll just try to play this with them. You and Scout versus me and Sonia or something.
Oh, that'd be super fun.
I think Roman's trying to do, the publisher is trying to do an English language version of this. So this seems like something that would be great for, like, I was going to say Toys R Us, but Target.
Barnes & Noble, Target, yeah, absolutely.
Services.
I mean, so we'll get into this, but the main goal for Dungeon Brawler was like a dungeon crawl experience, something tactical and fun and cooperative, but also like that you could conceivably set up and play in a short amount of time, and you didn't have to break off your whole day. Mm-hmm. I imagine Dungeon Brawler being played on board game nights where the main event is a bigger game.
Exactly.
Oh, totally.
Oh, I don't know if it's a game, but still. You know what's the side effect of us looking at all of these is I'm gonna kickstart a whole bunch of games today.
Adventurers wanted. The doors of the Tenfold Dungeons are opening, and from within, adventure calls. Fully illustrated modular dungeons await those brave enough to step inside. And in the depths of space, strange facilities open their doors to would-be explorers. Who knows what lies within?
This is actually really sick.
Is it Papercraft Dungeons or something?
Yeah, I've completely stopped looking at if this is a good video, and
The
I'm now
doors of the Tenfold
interested as a
Dungeons are
consumer.
opening, and from within, adventure calls.
That's a super cool graphic that just told you what was up.
Yeah,
That-
that's beautiful right there.
That alone is good because it's like I get the three main things I'm interested in. One, the box is the dungeon. Everything is useful. Two, you lay this stuff out in some order, and then three, these things just fit wherever you want the doors to be. Done. Like, okay, I'm good.
As soon as it unfolded, I was like, I'm probably gonna get this, and then I saw the doors click in. I'm like, I will be buying this.
Yeah.
Great video.
Like,
Sure, okay,
'cause
so-
I'm there to buy. I saw this. I don't need to see the rest. What do I get?
That's a good point.
I'm
So
immediately
Tenfold-
going here and going, oh, 55.
So the lesson of Tenfold Dungeon, right, is there was that great 3D animation, and we knew everything that there was to know about that
In
product
30 seconds.
immediately.
Yeah.
Can that be applied to Dungeon Brawler?
If you had to describe for me visually how you would show that, what would you show?
I call the game side-scrolling because, you know, you kill something and the dungeon refills. Technically, that's a conveyor belt, but if you take if you lock the camera on to the heroes, it appears as if you're running through the dungeon. So I could imagine we drop in the 8 cards. We do some sort of attack animation for, Clifford kills a guy, and then we could move the characters, because I have the layers, we could move them along a dungeon that scrolls by, and we could show that, like, look, this is a side-scrolling fighting game with cards.